guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a products I've used up empties type of video. Would I repurchase, kind of this and that. So just quickly, this makeup tutorial, I did film it, so if it is up I will link it on the screen. If it is not up, it'll be up soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. So yeah, without further ado, there's only a few products that I want to get through, but let's get through them as quickly as you can. So if you are interested in seeing what products that I've used and stuff like that, then just keep on watching. So the first product up is a foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is an old bottle, like, this is old. They've recently changed the packaging so that it is a bit shorter and it's a bit more thicker, like wider. This is just like the long thin one. But this is in the shade beige rose or rose beige, whichever way it is put. It is looking a bit messed up, as you can tell. There is literally like 1 or 2 drops left in there, nothing that I could use, which is why it's in this video. So if you've been watching me from the start since last April, then that's the dog trying to go on then, go on the bed. But yeah, if you've been watching me from the start since last April, then you would have known that I adored this foundation. Like, it was literally my favourite foundation. I loved it. The consistency of this is amazing. It is nice and thin, but not too thin. It's like, it's between thin and thick. I know, like, that's stupid, but it's not too thick, but it's not thin like water, if that makes sense. It is a lovely consistency that goes onto your face. Feels lovely when it's on the skin. It blends out amazing, like blends out lush, and it literally just feels like a second skin. That is why I love this foundation so much. It feels lovely and light. It doesn't feel like I have foundation on. It doesn't feel cakey or anything like that, and whatever I put on top of it, it sits on it perfectly. It blends out perfectly. Powder's sitting it lush, and it's drugstore. Like, it is like £8 or £9. It is a bargain. So I definitely would repurchase this. I think, well, I already have repurchased it. I have a new bottle in there. Let me show you the difference in the bottles. Let me show you. So this is the newer bottle that they have. It's in this shape, and this is the older shape bottle. I've actually got this in a different colour, I think, as well. I think this is vanilla rose as well, or vanilla beige or something. But I have them in different colours because when I bought this one, it didn't have this colour, I think. I think that's what happened. So I bought this one, but this is the newer shape bottle. This is the older shape bottle. So one of my favourite foundations, especially for drugstore. It is amazing. So like I said, I've already repurchased it. But even if I didn't, I would definitely buy it again. Next up, we have the Nip and Fab Glyolic Cleansing Fix. Oh my god, this cleanser is beautiful. It is amazing. I have one on order because I've not so long run out, which I was gutted about. Like, I love this cleanser. Basically, this is a foaming facial cleanser with glycolic acid and cleansing olive oil. Now, I've talked about this in a couple of videos before, and I said that when you like pump it out into your hands, it's quite runny, and then when you start like lathering it up and like ready to like put it onto your face, it gets thicker. It feels a lot more luxurious than what you think it would feel like, and when it's on the skin, it is nice and thick, and it, like, when you obviously cleansing your face, it is getting all of your makeup off, all of your impurities, like all the dirt, all the yucky stuff, all of that is coming off amazingly with this. It leaves my skin feeling so clean, so fresh. It is unbelievable. I bought mine when it was on half price sale, so I think mine was only like £7.49 perhaps. I bought it quite a while ago, but I think the actual price for this is around about the £12 to £14 mark, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think that is quite good for a cleanser. You get 150 mils, which is 5.1 fluid ounces of product. It did last me quite a few months. And it's just a brilliant cleanser. It does exactly what it says. It leaves your skin feeling nice and fresh and clean. It's definitely helped with like my skin texture. Like, I've seriously noticed, if you look back at my older videos, especially the makeup tutorials when I was putting a highlight on, you could see loads and loads of like bumps on my like cheekbone. They have dramatically decreased in size. Dramatically. I think that has to do with obviously all of the skincare products that I use and stuff, not just this one. It's not a miracle worker, but this has definitely contributed to it. It has definitely reduced a lot of the texture and the little bumps that I had on my skin. Don't get me wrong, I do still have a few here, but I do go and see a cosmetologist in Cardiff, and she gives me a good old facial and gets rid of all my bumps and stuff, so that really helps as well. But yeah, this, I would definitely repurchase this. Like I said, I've already got it on order, ready to come, but it is amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed using this as my cleanser, and in the meantime, since I've run out of this and in between placing another order, I was using a Sanctuary cleansing facial wash, which is nice. It's not the best, but it has got me through since this one, you know, has run out, and like I said, that is already on the way, so I can have a nice fresh bottle. Next up is a body lotion. This is the Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture body lotion. I had this in a gift set when I bought the perfume. Oh my god, this smelled like stunning. I can still smell a little bit of it. This smelled amazing, and for like, I never used to use the perfumed body lotions because I always used to think that they were like not as good a quality, but these ones, oh my god, this quality of this was so moisturising, so nourishing, it is unreal. Plus you smell amazing throughout the day. The scent lasts long on you as well, like the scent lasts ages on your body, and you can smell it like, you know, throughout the day, like the scent doesn't decrease, and it's just beautiful. It's a lovely formula. The consistency of the lotions are amazing. I'm gonna actually see if you can buy these on its own, because if you can't buy it on its own, then I will purchase it again. If you can't buy it on its own, then obviously I can't. But I'm gonna see when I go on holidays, I'm gonna see if they've got this in the airport. Perhaps I'll pick it up then. The next product up is the Mitchum Women Deodorant. I like this. I didn't love this. I think there's nicer ones out there. The smell of this, I don't even think it has a smell. It didn't really have a smell when I used it. Like, you couldn't smell it or anything. It says it is the Advanced Control 48-Hour Protection Shower Fresh Antiperspirant and Deodorant, and it claimed it to be ultra powerful sweat and odour control. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I sweat a lot. I sweat when I'm cold for some stupid reason, but this really didn't stop. I have another Mitchum one that I'm using at the minute, which is a different scent and stuff. That one is a lot better than this. Already I've noticed a massive difference. So I did enjoy it. It wasn't like, it's a deodorant, what can you say about a deodorant, apart from the fact that they do sweat a lot, you know, stuff like that. It's not my favourite one. I way prefer the one I have now, which is a different scent completely. I think that works a lot better than this one. So I don't think I'd be repurchasing this, to be perfectly honest with you. I just think there are better ones on the market than this one. Next up, I have another foundation that I've run out of. This is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I loved this. I really, really did love this. I had the shade Medium 2, which is Santa Fe, and I loved it. This is quite a thin consistency formula, but it still gives you that medium to full coverage, and it blends out lovely. The colour at the minute would have been a little bit too light for me, just because I am a little tiny bit more tanned. But I ran out of this a few weeks ago actually, but I've just been collecting, like, you know, my empty products. But this is definitely one of my like favourite foundations that I've ever purchased. I think I like this better than my MAC Mineralize skin finish. Is this Skin Mineralize Mineralize Moisture or Moisture Mineralize foundation? I don't know, but I think I like this better than that. It stayed on me lovely, it blended out, it never oxidised, it stayed the same colour on me, and I just loved it. It is a bit more on the pricey side, don't get me wrong. I think this retails for about £32, I think, which isn't too bad really. I don't mind paying high end for foundations that I know suit me and are going to do its job, and this one definitely did. It was amazing. It felt stunning on my skin, felt like I had nothing on, and it lasted a hell of a long time on me as well. So I will definitely be repurchasing this. Not too sure when, because there is a few other foundations that I want to try out, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be repurchasing it, but I think I will pick it up again because it is definitely one of my favourite foundations that I've ever tried. So next up we have the concealer that I used with the foundation. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I bought mine in the shade Medium Custard and I loved this. I used to use this all the time and then I've run out. I have like a tiny bit left, but it's like dry. It's quite dry now, like there's hardly any product left in there, which I'm a little bit gutted about because I did adore this concealer. But yeah, this concealer was amazing. It covered my under eye circles like a dream. Probably the best concealer that I've covered all my under eye circles. Like the ones that I use now, I use like the Maybelline Fit Me, which I think is kind of like a dupe for this because I think the consistency is very similar. But the Maybelline Fit Me I think is a tiny bit too light for me at the minute. It is a bit too bright under my eyes. And also the Urban Decay Naked, I love that. That is the bomb on my skin. I love it. But this one for me was definitely like a firm favourite when I first tried it and when I first started YouTube videos. I always wore it. It was my favourite. Slowly my Urban Decay one I think has kind of creeped up and beat this for me. But nonetheless, it is a brilliant concealer and I do love it. And I think I will be repurchasing it. Perhaps not yet, but I think I will definitely repurchase this concealer. Next up we have the MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder that looks like this. It comes in a little tub. There's a tiny bit of product left in there. I know it's not completely empty, but it will be empty very soon. I don't always use this. I used to use it a lot, but I can honestly, hand on my heart, say that I haven't really grabbed for this since before I bought the RCMA No Colour Powder. If I'm being perfectly honest, I haven't grabbed for this in quite a while. Just because I had other powders here that I wanted to use that I liked a bit better than this. I do love this, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I have a little bit of a white cast off this, which is probably why I don't so much go to grab it as often, plus the fact that I am nearly out of it. It is good. I don't think it's the best transparent powder that I've ever used. I think there is definitely better ones out there, but it was alright. It was alright. It might work better for other people, I'm not sure. But it didn't give me that much of a flawless under eye look as what the RCMA No Colour Powder does, if that makes sense. So it's good, but it's just not my favourite. So next up we have a shower gel. This is the Zoella Foam Sweet Foam Cleansing Shower Gel. I love all the Zoella products. I love them. The scent of them are amazing. You cannot go wrong with any of the Zoella scents. They're beautiful. I think this is from the classic range, so I think it's the range that is always available. Oh, it's just lovely. It's like a nice perfumy, like sweet florally scent. I love it. But I love this. It lathered amazing. I could smell this like on my body after I like got out of the shower, which, if I'm perfectly honest, I don't think you can tell a lot with shower gels. Like you buy all these shower gels, for instance, and they all smell lovely when you buy them and smell them, and they smell nice when you're in the shower, giving your body a good old wash. But then you can't smell the scent on you at all after, like unless you put body lotion on and stuff. But with this one, I could always smell it slightly on my skin, and I think that's what I liked. I felt like my body was lovely and clean, and I could smell this. I'm weird, I know, but I loved it. So I would definitely repurchase this. I already have the Soap Opera by Zoella in my bathroom at the minute that I'm currently using. So I won't be purchasing it quite yet, but I will definitely repurchase it again in the future because I loved it. So next up we have a mascara. This is the Volum Million Lashes So Couture by Loreal. I have two of these. I'm already using the other one because this ran out ages ago. It just went a little bit dry. But as you can probably tell by a lot of my videos, this is by far my favourite ever mascara. It has taken over my CoverGirl obsession. I just love this. I love the fact that the wand is like lovely and like small. It's like a small wand with like small little spikes, and I just love it. I feel like you can go right to the root of your lash, and I just feel like it lifts up your whole entire lash. It doesn't go clumpy, it doesn't go bitty on me. It just is a lovely consistency. It is just amazing. I loved it. So I would definitely repurchase this. Well, I've already repurchased it because I have another one in the drawer that I'm using. See, I have another one in the drawer because I love them so much and I'm obsessed. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite all-time mascaras. I love it. I use it all the time. You're probably sick and tired of me using it in all my tutorials, but I can't help it. I just don't feel like any of the mascara really gives my lashes the effect that I want other than this one. So like I said, I've already repurchased, but I will definitely repurchase again after this as well, because I love it. It is an amazing mascara. Sorry if I feel like I'm going too quick, but I felt like I need to like limit what I want to say about each product so that this video end like 25 minutes long, because I'm a sucker for like making long videos. I just can't help it. So next up we have another firm favourite of mine. This is the Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturiser in Cocoa Radiant. I love this. I'm sure I talked about this in a favourites like quite a few months ago, but oh my god, I love this. The smell of this literally just smells amazing. It smells like chocolate. It's beautiful. This is a spray moisturiser, like I said, so I literally just like spray it on, and I light spray. I do rub mine in because I just feel like it gets into your skin a bit more. The feel of this is beautiful. It's not oily. It literally absorbs into my skin amazing. I have quite dry skin on my arms, and whenever I use this moisturiser, my skin feels so much better. It is amazing. It's one of the best moisturisers I've used. They do come in a variety of scents, I believe. I believe there's like an aloe vera scent and an original scent, but I'm a sucker for the cocoa scent. I love it. But it's infused with Vaseline droplets as well, which is why it is so nourishing. But it doesn't like sit on my skin. Like, it's not like a barrier. It absorbs into my skin and moisturises and nourishes my skin, and that is what I love. So I will definitely be repurchasing this bad boy because it is a firm favourite of mine and has been for ages and ages. And then the last empty that I am so gutted about that I've run out is the Body Shop Oils of Life Intensely Revitalising Cream. I've talked about this again in loads of favourites, but I have literally like run out. Completely clean run out. But this was definitely, or is definitely, my favourite face cream of all time. Nothing so far has beaten the way that I feel about this cream. I had the cream and the oils as a Christmas present. I still got the oil, and I still use that regularly every night. I'm just using that with another Body Shop. I think it's the Vitamin E face cream that I'm using at the minute until I purchase another one of these. But this cream is amazing. It is so like luxurious and thick, but it doesn't feel thick on the skin, but you can tell that you've moisturized. Like, it is a really rich moisturizer, which is what I like. I love a thick moisturizer that when I put on, it literally feels moisturizing, not like worn away to nothing. I hate that. I really despise when you buy a face moisturizer and you put it on, and after like half hour it feels like there's nothing on your skin. That is a pet hate of mine. I love it when you can feel it, and you can definitely feel it with this one. It is beautiful. It is a bit more pricey. I think this retails for about £24, I think, but it is totally worth every single drop. Like, it is amazing. It is definitely by far the best face cream that I've ever used, and like I said, I will definitely be repurchasing this. And that was it, guys. That was all of the product empties that I wanted to share with you. So yeah, let me know what products you've been loving or what products you've used up, and would you repurchase them. Let me know if you've tried any of the ones that I've just talked about as well. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. The button to do so is down below. Also, my social media links will be popping up on the screen right about now, so make sure you are following me on those as well, just to stay up to date with me, to see what I'm getting up to and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, guys, that is the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you're having a fantastic week wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!